Alec, welcome back to Survivor Pearl Islands.
Wow, we're back again with the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yes, very piratey theme going on. More thematic than anything we've seen so far in Survivor. I feel
hmm
like, you know.
Even when the music's all different and everything, yeah, it's all
Yeah,
very, very
it's got its own
pirates.
thing.
Yeah.
Um, Previously we had. I thought it was a pretty great episode. You had a bunch of different storylines going on. You had
hmm
um, Sandra coming to take the tarp from the other tribe. You had Rupert's spearhead finding the spearhead and roaring into the
That's
ocean.
that may have been one of my favorite little story threads or arcs in a Survivor ever. I
Yeah.
loved that little vignette. It was very fun.
And then you
Um,
had Austin who wanted out. He was done, wanted to be voted out, and ultimately Produce Ryan was so worthless that they held Austin hostage and voted out Produce Ryan.
yep,
Gone
yep.
too
But
soon.
it almost kind of seemed like maybe part of it was sort of a ruse. I mean, he did seem like he was just giving up, but um, I don't
He
know. We'll see the extra fallout from
he
that. I mean, he
definitely
did go to multiple people and be like, "Yeah, vote me out."
he definitely wanted to go, but they might have just actually convinced him that he should stick it out. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna see in the next episode, no doubt, when we talk, and they got to talk about that. That's got to be a subject of conversation. So,
Right. But he's
right?
got some great stuff here. Like we already have character moments in there.
hmm
Getting used to some of these people we really haven't gotten much from yet, but some of them we've gotten to know a little bit, and
Mm.
hopefully we'll probably every episode we'll have some sort of pirating thing, right? Because the winner of the challenge gets to always steal something
Yeah.
from the other
That's gonna
tribe.
be pretty. That's gonna be pretty cool. At least for at least until the merge. So
That's something to track.
yeah.
Um, we'll see. We'll see if Austin's quitting nature will prevail like it did for Jenna
Yeah.
Maraska in the
It's hard.
Amazon.
Yeah, it's hard to say. If Morgan keeps up their losing streak, he might be gone soon. But if they can come back and beat Drake,
Yeah,
then
because if they lose
we'll
again,
see.
it's an easy out. You know, it's like, well, all right,
Yeah,
well, we had Ryan who was weighing us down. Now let's just get him out. He doesn't want to be here,
yeah.
so
In
we
the
don't have to
most,
think
what
about
was
it.
it? It was it that reward challenge was that was the pivotal moment. That was the most important thing in Survivor history, right? For him, it was
Hmm.
he was like, this is the most biggest moment.
Yeah, for Produce Ryan.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
he
he did,
said it was
and
like
he
the most
failed.
important for any most pressure any survivor's ever felt in a
That's right.
competition.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I
Like,
was
wow, you were really.
no, it's
How
not.
could you make such a horrible first impression that you have that much pressure in the second challenge?
Yeah, that you have
I
that
mean,
much writing
apparent.
on
I
this
mean, I
win.
guess technically he did just get voted out. That's about as much pressure as a challenge can have, but
Yeah,
like literally life or death.
yeah,
But you were like a dead man walking at that point. He was even like
yeah.
when Sandra came in, he was like he gave a weak greeting. He was just he became weak overall.
Mm.
The perception of him just became his reality. Uh,
Oh,
well, let's see what episode 3 has for us. All right.
yeah. Let's see what's going. Okay.
Okay,
Well, there it
Alec.
is.
There it is. Episode 3 of Pearl Islands. Lil is gone.
Lil's out. Lil's out. So Morgan with the six L's to their name, or maybe it's just five. I guess maybe five,
Um.
because they didn't do a reward challenge first time. It was only
Yeah. So it was
yeah.
probably
So it's
5.
five. Yeah.
They didn't want to go 5-0 or 0-5.
Yeah. That's pretty rough with the challenges.
Hmm. So there were some good moments in the beginning, but that end is
Yeah.
like another one of those unexciting. Like there was one in Marquesas that was similar, where it was like no excitement.
Yeah.
But I mean, we didn't know who was going to be voted out, but it's just like you don't really care that much out of
Yeah.
the
Because
choices. And
Lil is like, I'm just the sweet old lady, and I'm just with the troop. The troop is my
Mhm.
thing. and so she lost a hook in the episode, and we know basically nothing about Darrow. She's kind of a blank slate, so yeah, it was hard to actually like care about anyone.
And there's little to no strategizing going on. Like, it's just openly, we're gonna vote whoever's the weakest on the tribe. That's all there is to it, and it's just open discourse that these two are the choices, and we're just deciding amongst them. And
there's like, it's like open discourse, and it's like no one seems to care that they're really losing, like, all that much. They're like, no, we'll win eventually. We'll come. It's like they said at the end of the last tribal council that it's like we're gonna come together and we're gonna have a meeting, and it's like that didn't look like that happened at all.
No,
because they're all just like wandering around and like doing stuff.
And Dara and Lil are just kind of accepting of the fact that there were the options. Okay, so we'll state our cases peacefully, but
it's so strange that like they're just so lax about the whole thing. It's like there's $1 million at stake here, guys. This is a game. Like
pretty much everything Andrew has said has been about tribe strength, and like Austin needs to be there for the tribe. He just needs to get his head in the game, keep our tribe strong. We're gonna vote out who the weakest is. And then he said once, he said like we have what you would probably call an alliance between me, Austin, and Tijuana. I guess you could call it an alliance. But other than that, it's just been tribe strength, and it's like, at a certain point, you'd think tribe of strength would go down in importance when it doesn't seem like you can win any challenges. Like, you're not adding anyone strong. You're just losing people anyway. So if you're already losing, and the other tribe's not losing anymore. Yeah,
are you really having a strong tribe?
It's not really, like, if we vote out Lil, now we'll... I mean, I guess they do have to sit out people, so it's important to keep strongest people to compete against their strongest people, but
that is true. But like,
still have Rupert outclassing them in every time. So we had in the beginning we had a feud between John and Sandra, which is
John's an ass.
John's an ass, and that's like more exciting than anything we've gotten.
Yeah, that was fun.
More drama than we got from the tribe that's actually losing and has to vote people out.
Yeah, and then we had I can't remember her name, but she went over and stole the stuff.
Krista.
Yeah, Krista. She went over, and that was interesting too, because you saw her interacting with her tribe and then like interacting with Morgan, and so that was kind of interesting when they were doing that. But yeah, I mean, it was those parts of the episode were good. I felt like both challenges this time were actually really, really interesting, and I like both of them.
Yeah, the sink the boat challenge.
Yep, sink the boat. Boats. And then there's just like the strength and endurance test at the end, where it was like, it was pretty great. They really built it up super well. They did a good job with that.
But of course, Rupert wins out in the end. Rupert was like the one who overpowered them in the boat challenge, and then Rupert's the one who wins it in the end for this challenge. So
yeah, he's very, very strong.
He's a force.
Physically strong, but also he's got like a lot of just like he's in the game. Like he's really really into this whole pirate thing. Like he's really
embracing the pirate role.
Yeah, big time.
And so it'll be interesting if we get to see them finally go to a tribal council, you know, because then you have all these wacky, crazy characters in this tribe.
Yeah, you get John and Rupert. Yeah, I mean it'll be interesting to see. I think that because they were hinting at maybe next episode that they may take a dive on purpose. So
right, they're just getting so tired of winning, and they want to get some of these people out of here.
Yeah, get some of the chaff, so get the chaff out of the wheat, so to say.
Because it's like that's the thing with winning, like, and that's why there's a lot of luck in Survivor, especially in the first half of the game. Because you can be
who you're stuck with, kind of.
Yeah, you can be like a horrible player, like you can be the worst player in the season, but if you're just on the winning tribe for a while, you could just make it to the merge on that virtue alone. Yeah. And then you could like if you were on a tribe that's winning more, you could have more time to get your footing in the game. Whereas like if you're one of the first couple voted out, like you could have had more potential if you had the chance to do it.
Yeah.
Or you're just cut off too early. And like also when you're on a tribe that's losing like that, it makes it a lot harder for the non-physical people to have a chance, because that's an easy.
Yeah.
That's
Easy thing to lean on.
Yeah, it's a cop out for them to at least stick around. So it's definitely, if you get dealt a good hand, it's always good in Survivor, because especially when it comes to relationships, and like if you're gonna have the majority tribe in the end, that's helpful too, because you most likely have the most loyalty to each other. So there's a lot of security with just being on a winning tribe.
So
But that's about it. I mean,
all right, yeah, not tons of this episode.
it's still enjoyable, but
yeah, it is. No, I've still been liking it, but yeah, this episode is a little
it was
blander.
Definitely the weakest episode so far, and it's one of those episodes where it's just not spectacular vote out. It's just we have to go through the motions, get this out of the way, so we can get to hopefully more exciting stuff in the future, where they actually have to start getting down and dirty.
Yeah. So we'll see where it ends up going that way.
Yeah.
So, all right.
All right. So, thank you for watching, guys. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe for more. So hit the notification bell. We got Survivor every week. So we love Survivor around here.
Oh yeah, big time.
What should viewers go check out if they're watching this?
If you're seeing this, why don't you go check out some other Survivor episodes? Why don't you check out the roundup of Survivor Marquesas that we did?
Survivor Marquesas review?
Yeah.
I think we said that specific one. I think I said that specific one before, but check it out
again.
Oh,
go check it out again, yeah. It's a good one.
It's a good one.
It is a good one.
And it's good. It's gonna be great. Survivor will always be around, but you can also we have so many other things on our channel as well. All right, bye bye.